here to show how to install Wine version 10 on the new Linux Mint 22.2, or if you have Ubuntu version 24, this would be the exact same procedure. You want to just go to the WineHQ website and click download. I know I've already shown this, but I want to show this again because if I get this to work, which I'm pretty sure I will, I'm going to use it to install the new version of Median XL so I can do something fun with it at least. Okay, after you click download, you want to click Ubuntu. Once you go to this page, you want to add your 32-bit architecture. Okay, if you don't know your software base, you can find out right now. Mine's Noble. It says right down here on the bottom line. Okay, you want to download and add your repo key. I've already done this, so it's probably just going to gripe at me about file name. Okay, this should be the last step here. Last step before installation. Okay, I'm going to go for the stable one. You can pick whichever one you want, but I always go for stable. It's my thing. This part's going to take a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this right now. Okay, that's all done. That took about 5 minutes, and if you see down here I typed in app-cache policy wine. This is the reason I wanted to install 10 the manual way. If you just do sudo apt install wine, you're going to be getting 9.0 repack 4 build 3. Okay, now that I've installed Wine version 10, there's something extra I need that they don't necessarily tell you about on the Wine page. I just also installed Lutris. If I go here to Preferences, and I click down here on System, it's going to say Vulkan support no, but I do have Vulkan support. But this is a direct indication right here that Vulkan support is not necessarily going to work right. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom, you see that my graphics card does indeed have Vulkan support. That should change right after I do what's here. You just want to install a couple extra packages, and when you do this, your Vulkan is going to work correctly then. Okay, that was less than 30 seconds. I guess I didn't need to pause it, but now when I go into Lutris, into the settings, it says Vulkan support yes. I don't know what these drivers do exactly. I think they just add in missing MISA drivers. That's my theory. Okay, I just typed in wine CFG to get into the configuration for the first time, and I just wanted to let you know if it says it can't find a wine mono package, you just want to go ahead and click install. This is very necessary, I believe. Now that I got in here, I'm going to do nothing and close it. I just wanted to make sure it generated the virtual drive, that's all. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can just do this. No kidding, that worked. Okay, great. After that, you want to go to your home folder, hit Control H, scroll down to .wine, go to C:\program files x86 and click paste, assuming you've already got a original Diablo 2 installation. Okay, after you get done copying your Diablo 2 installation folder into your program files x86 folder in Wine, you need to run the Median XL launcher And let me show you this wonderful error message you're going to get. And don't worry, I've got the solution. Okay, click install. Couldn't find a valid installation of Diablo 2. Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction is required to install Median XL. Please reinstall Diablo 2 before installing. It's okay, Diablo 2 is already in there. It's just not in your registry. That's the only problem. To solve that problem, just go inside your Diablo 2 folder in your Wine drive and right click and click Open in Terminal. Type in wine space d2 vid tst. Okay, the Diablo 2 setup video test, which is only going to load if you did put this in Windows XP compatibility. I'm not sure about Windows 7 though. This is completely normal for it to blink out like this. Okay, I just select 3DFX Glide and click OK. Now just double click on the launcher and let the magic happen. Click install and it's going to work this time. Okay, before you start you should click the gear icon here. You want to click full screen, glide, and then glide 3x DLL. If these are grayed out, just click the exclamation point right there. It will ungray them. Okay, now that I've shown you how to install this in Wine, I'd like to just give you a few pointers about Median XL. I think one of the most basic pointers is the fact that this is far advanced beyond Diablo 2 Remastered, and I do like both. Diablo 2 Remastered has excellent graphics, and you can also walk over gold to pick it up, but Median XL has so many features, it's just insane. Now, I've just disconnected my internet. I want you to see what happens when I do this. Another big pointer about this is it works as an offline game. I think it's a huge thing if I don't have to be connected to the internet to play. The intro video's better. I think it looks better anyway. It's really nice artwork. But I don't want to spend too much time on that one thing. Okay, one thing I'd like to show right off is the stash auto organizes. If you put both of these types of things on one page, you'll see that the gems and runes and jewels tend to be over on the right side, the equipment in the upper left. One thing you're going to notice as you level is you get lots and lots of gear with life regeneration. All this life regeneration stacks, and it seems to get to the point where enemies can't hurt you. But you're going to need all this stuff stacked up and have to be as powerful as you can to get through uber levels. All you have to do is walk over gold to pick it up, and the skill trees are much better. So don't waste your time trying to click on gold. You don't ever need to do that anymore. I'm really big about being a summoner, so that's where I always go with my necromancer. There's no scrolls anymore. As you notice, identify or town portal. So if I click down here, you're going to see what you get is a town portal spell. It's also nice as a necromancer, you get Bend the Shadows automatically. No gear ever needs to be identified anymore. You see here I've picked this up and haven't done anything with it. Also, no more durability in repairing your armor and weapons. This has better resolution, 12 upscale filters, and if you want to toggle the loot view, you just hit the Alt key one time. I almost forgot to mention, when you're in town, you have unlimited mana now. So, just do your summons in town. You can choose either a priestess or ranger mercenary. I chose a priestess And she's got this Amazon looking attack for her bow and arrow. And, okay, if I hit the key here for her inventory, you can equip a lot more stuff. This is way nicer than the original Diablo 2. Look at these cool skills you can get. Okay, just for a change of pace, let's go murder Bloodraven really quick.
My army will destroy you.
That is a cool death scene. You're not going to be able to make it through this or have a good play experience unless you use the documentation. Now, you can click this button on the launcher and that opens it. I've already done this. What you're really going to want to use is like the rune word list, the sacred uniques. Under quests, you're going to want to look at the challenges in the dungeons. You're just not going to find this stuff without the documentation. The documentation on Media and Excel has always been an excellent reference. I'll give you all one suggestion on a rune word. You're going to want to build a shockwave bow and give that to your mercenary once she hits level 35. You just need a gray bow with 2 open slots, and you put an ith and a shale rune in there. If you've got 3 or 4 open slots, fill up the rest of them with jewels and the buffs will stack. That's all I've got to say about all this. I just wanted to show that it is possible to run the latest version of Media and Excel and Wine and the latest version of Linux Mint. Thank you all for watching. Please enjoy Media and Excel and you have a great day.